stop the tears from falling out of my eyes, the painful memories. I don't want this for myself. I wish this never happened to me. I hate being scared all the time, scared that anyone who gets close to me will just leave me behind, while they continue their own lives, without me. I have never felt important to anyone. They always have someone they care about more than me. They always put me last, after everyone else. Then they leave me. They slap me in the face, yell, scream at me, and then they realize I'm not good enough for them. Then they leave me every single time. Kokichi, it's okay to feel sad. Living isn't as easy as some people make it seem. You probably know that better than me, he said into my ear while he rubbed my back. Yeah, I said, letting a small laugh out of my mouth. Kokichi giggled against my hair, making me laugh harder. Shuichi, I have no idea how you do it, I exclaimed, grabbing onto his forearms, trying to contain my laughter. It's so much easier to laugh than cry. Do what? He asked, pulling back to look at me. He looked confused. Make me laugh this hard. You can always make me so happy. I pulled him closer to me, burying my face in his chest. I could feel his laughter coming from his chest. I could hear his angelic voice, giggling in a beautiful laugh. I smiled and moved back to place my lips on his. I pulled away and rested my forehead against his. Thank you, I said before he nodded with a smile. Shu? I asked, sitting up from the bed, making him sit up soon after. Koki? He asked, making me blush. We should go and get some dinner, and I feel better about all this, so I will go with you, I said, trying to make my voice sound steady. I felt the nervousness and was worried that something bad would happen to either of us. I'm so proud of you, he smiled, throwing himself on me while he wrapped his arms around me. He moved his cheek against my face, making me giggle. Shu, you're squishing me, I said, trying to push him away, only to make him cling to me more. I sighed and let myself be smothered. He was affectionate for more than 10 minutes before he pulled away. He looked to the side, avoiding making eye contact. A small blush was visible on his cheeks. Sorry, sometimes I can't contain myself, he whispered, covering his mouth with his hand. I didn't mean to smother you. You were just so cute. I can't help it. He looked at me for a moment before his eyes went wide, making him turn his head to the side. That once small blush soon dominated his face. I don't like being happy. Don't get me wrong, I don't like being sad either, but whenever I get happy, I know something bad is going to happen. Whenever my mood goes up, I always know there will be something to make it go down again. This has made me anxious about letting myself become happy, because I'm afraid if I become too happy, when the mood goes down, it'll destroy me. I don't know what I'm feeling. When I'm with Shuichi, he makes me feel something I can't understand. The way he can make me easily laugh, the way he tells me all those loving words, the way he makes me blush, the way he's always there to comfort me. He's always there to talk to me. I feel this warm feeling in my chest every time I'm around him. Whenever I see his beautiful smile, whenever I hear his gorgeous laugh, and every time I hear his calming, angelic voice. All of this makes me feel weird in a way. Maybe this is what love feels like. I've never understood what belonging feels like. Never understood what love meant. What does it mean when someone tells you I love you? Does it mean anything? All the people who have told me this before have never meant it. They always put me last on their list of priorities. They always ignored me when I needed them most, and only acknowledge my existence when something is needed from me. But Shuichi is different. He treats me as though I'm the only thing that matters, the only thing that he sees. He talks to me and listens to me while hanging on my every word. He wakes up in the middle of the night to comfort me when his body is begging for sleep. Is this what love is? The thing I have always envied others for. The thing I have never thought I would receive from another person. The thing I have never thought I could do right. The thing I crave to feel. Shuichi has given it to me. Shuichi cares about me. He's being honest with me. He loves me. Kokichi, are you alright? I'm sorry if I startled you earlier. You've been being quiet for a while now, he whispered, looking worried. I wrapped my arms around him and pulled him into a kiss. I made both of us fall into the bed, with me on top of him. I could feel he was surprised because his face was burning. I laughed against his lips, making him smile, before we slowly pulled away. I'm just happy that you love me, and I'm happy that I love you. I'm happy that my feelings for someone have finally been returned, I said, blushing. He looked up at me and sat up slowly, letting me take my place in his lap. I'm happy too. I rested my head on his chest before remembering we had to go to the dining hall. I guess this can't wait. Shushu, we should probably get going to eat something before we forget, I said, moving my hand to poke his nose. He blushed, and I tried to turn his head away, but I held him in place. Yeah, sometimes you're good at distracting me, he said in a teasing tone, making me blush harder. Hey Shumai, I should be the one teasing you, I yelled playfully, making him look me in the eyes. But I love when I can make you flustered, he said. He picked me up and stood me up beside the bed. Well, let's go to the dining hall, he said, taking my hand in his, walking over to the door. Okay, Shushu, I said, following close behind. Maybe this love thing isn't so bad.